Today.
The sound of Nottinghamshire.
Together we can make a difference. BBC Radio Nottingham.
Now, one of the most positive things that emerged through the pandemic was the number of people willing to step forward to help their community. Many charities and local groups rely on volunteers to do what they do. And in the north of the county, they're looking for more people to volunteer and make a difference. Let me introduce you now to Annie Parry, who is from Bassett Law Community Voluntary Service. Annie, a very good afternoon to you. Thank you for joining us. So tell us a little bit more then about Bassett Law Community Voluntary Service.
Community and Voluntary Service, like you say, we work in the north. We're predominantly around Worksop and Retford and villages areas such as Tuxford, Harworth, Burcoats, that sort of area. And we promote predominantly volunteering opportunities. So we help promote opportunities for organisations that are looking for volunteers locally, and we help local people to access those volunteering opportunities.
So you kind of join everybody up. You're like a one-stop shop. If a volunteer is looking for something to do, they can come to you and maybe be matched with something that suits their skills and their interests. Is that how it works?
Right. We're like a dating app, I like to say. You tell us what you want to do. They tell us what they're looking for, and we match them both together. It's not the only thing that we do. We do social prescribing, and we support dementia, and we do lots and lots of other things as well. We're the voice of the community, but obviously today we're here to talk about volunteering predominantly.
Because you need more volunteers, don't you?
Yes, the organisations in Bassett Law through the pandemic, they have unfortunately lost quite a few volunteers for different reasons, and now we're wanting to refuel, as it were, and encourage people to get into volunteering. There's so many benefits for individuals to do volunteering. A few of those are, obviously, it's good for your mental health. You can build and strengthen relationships. You can boost your career opportunities. It can help enhance your education applications for university and things like that. It can help you explore new career opportunities that maybe you wouldn't have thought about before. And obviously it can help with your personal satisfaction, your sense of purpose and your confidence. Yeah. And obviously for adults, it's a really good thing to be a role model to show your children how to give back to the community.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And it can just be good fun, can't it? You can introduce yourself to to somewhere that you've never been before, or to a world that you knew a little bit about, but not all that much about.
This is it. It's about, bringing maybe socially isolated and lonely people back into the community where they can have an opportunity to socialise, make some new friends. And you've said it, it's all about having fun and making a difference.
So what kind of opportunities have you got then? Go on, give us a bit of a rundown of some of the places that need a bit of help, or the roles that are on offer.
Right, well, we've got two opportunity events coming up, one in Retford and one in Worksop, on the 1st of June in Retford and the 7th of June in Worksop. And the types of organisations that are coming are like the local food bank, National Trust, we've got Hope Community Services, Nottinghamshire Mind, Wildlife Trust, Diabetes UK, Bluebell Wood Children's Hospital, Youth Justice Service, Citizens Advice, literacy volunteers, Inspire Learning and Culture. We've got memory groups, we've got people who support people with addictions, we've got the local hospices and the libraries, Creswell Crags. We've got lots and lots of different people with such an array of opportunities that people can be involved with.
And can you do it alongside, a full-time job?
Absolutely. There is always time to volunteer. It could be an hour on a Sunday afternoon helping the Canal Trust. It could be, an hour on a Monday morning if you go in work late. Or there's a lot of these social groups that run in the evenings that need help and support. So there's something that can fit in with the busiest of lives.
We're talking many years ago now, Annie, I did do some volunteering with the Wildlife Trust, and I ended up writing fact sheets for children for birds of prey. And honestly, it was one of the most fascinating things I've ever done. It's just so interesting to learn about the birds of prey that are kind of like flying around, and you find out about what they have that makes them go so fast and fly so fast when they're diving for their prey or whatever. And it was great. It was really, really good fun. So
this is it. People can really, really expand their skill sets and their knowledge, doing things that are so much fun. I can tell you a little story about a gentleman who he lost his wife at the beginning of the pandemic, and we were rotating volunteers into the vaccination centres. And, classic example, he said to me, I don't know what I would have done without my volunteering. It's really given me my purpose back.
Wow.
So it can absolutely change people's lives. Another volunteer who was also in the vaccination centres has actually gone on to have employment within that GP surgery. So it can change people's lives in so many different ways. My own son used his volunteering experience to gain his place at university. It really, really does make such a difference.
It really does. It really does.
It really does.
Annie, thank you for telling us a little bit more about it. What an interesting sector you work in, and I appreciate your time this afternoon, so thank you. Annie Parry there, who's from Bassett Law Community and Voluntary Service. Now, if you fancy this, if you are kind of Retford Worksop, Bassett Law Way, and you want to get involved, I think Annie sold it really well there, didn't she? There were these two events that are organised by the service. One is on the 1st of June at Retford Butter Market, and that's between 10:30 and 12:30. And there's one on Tuesday the 7th of June, and that is at the Bridge Skills Hub in Worksop from 1 till 3. Lots of different charities on hand as well. And if you want to find out a little bit more, it's www.bcvs, which stands for Bassett Law Community Voluntary Service.org.uk.
We are not